Welcome to your AFN Vicenza at the Movies, giving you a look at what's happening in the Vicenza community. I'm Sergeant Laura Martin. In this week's At the Movies, we'll see first of the 503rd Train, winners for the MCOM Annual Awards, and we'll take a swim under the sea. The first of the 503rd is training their soldiers hard in preparation for the leaders course that they'll be attending. Specialist Veronica Arguello joins them at Caserma Ederle to see how they'll train to fight.
Soldiers train to fight every day, and right now they are training for a leaders course. Soldiers engaged a week-long training on Caserma Ederle to go over their warrior skills.
Non-firing.
Soldiers describe what the importance is for one to know the fundamentals and basics of their jobs.
In basic, it's more of a rush, and in a few weeks you kind of learn something, then you're kind of out. So this is just like every couple weeks you're just going over the same things, so you feel a lot more confident if you had to do it in a real-world situation.
It is important to know your job as well as the job of your fellow comrades.
It's always nice to at least know your job, but if you want to progress and make the organization better, it's good to know other people's jobs as well, so you can help out in the event that they go down or something happens.
The Team Leaders course helps the soldiers retain and perfect their basic skills.
2, 3.
And also meets the intent of professional development by creating a more ready force. Specialist Veronica Arguello, Vicenza, Italy.
The first of the 503rd soldiers will participate in the leaders course held at Grafenwehr, Germany, along with other military units. IMCOM Europe hosted its annual awards show for the military theater program. Army Sergeant Tony McCaslin followed the cast of Sweet Charity from day one all the way to Germany to bring you an inside look at their experience.
The Toppers is an annual awards show for military theater programs across Europe. This year included the Addams Family, Avenue Q, and Care. 25 cast and crew members from Vicenza, Italy, drove to Kaiserslautern, Germany. But this trip was only the endpoint of their 3-month journey.
I feel pretty good. I thought my audition went well. I have a lot of experience acting, not a lot in musicals or dancing, but I managed to, fake my way through the dance and the audition and stumbled through the song, came out all right. But yeah, I'm definitely pleased. It's a good role. It's the play's, about Sweet Charity. It's really one protagonist, but there are a few good roles other than her.
James plays Oscar Lindquist, one of Charity's love interests, who first meets her while stuck. After 2 months of rehearsal, his lack of confidence in his singing abilities didn't seem to hold him back at all.
The director, Jerry Breeze, had a lot of confidence in me, and I spoke with him when he first cast me as Oscar, and, expressed a little bit of concern. I was excited about it, and I was very happy I got cast, but, I explained to him that I have a long history of acting, but not much singing. I learned that I can, in fact, sing. Not great. There are definitely better singers in this production than me.
For Maggie, who plays the lead character, she started off with the exact opposite feeling.
For me, the singing and the dancing is real easy, real second nature, but the talking is what I feel is like, a little overwhelming sometimes.
But Maggie overcame those feelings, and the judges acknowledged her by calling her a triple threat, highly skilled in acting, singing, and dancing. She was asked to perform a special act from Sweet Charity for the Toppers.
I was actually super nervous tonight. Yeah, super nervous before the show. I was like, I don't want to have any alcohol or anything because it'll really throw me off. And my heart was pounding in my chest. I couldn't catch my breath really until I got out on the stage, and I was like, I've done this a million times before. And so I was able to sink into it, and I was like, these are theater people. Theater people are so supportive. No matter what happens, this is such a supportive, place and a safe place. And I wanted to go out with a bang, and this was my grand finale.
And the winner is Sweet Charity.
In the end, Sweet Charity took home the awards for the Best Military Actress, Choreography, Hair and Wigs, Actor, and Actress, all in the musical category. Army Sergeant Tony McCaslin, Kaiserslautern, Germany.
Oh. This is the last video of a 6-part series. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll head out to the sea.
Stay alert, stay alive. I learned this lesson over 25 years ago as a private in basic training. As you can see, I wear a little different uniform now than I did back then. But what was true then is still true today. Americans remain a target to those who would seek to do us harm. And evildoers' greatest enemy also remains the same, the eyes and ears of those they seek to harm. Help your Consumer Ederly security professionals here by staying alert for suspicious activity. If you see something suspicious, say something immediately by calling iWatch at 634-7688. Stay alert, stay alive.
Squad training in Africa with Africans. The language is foreign, the tactics dissimilar. With African squad leaders, U.S. machine gunners, and riflemen, a mixture of partner nations, the soldiers of Central Accord 14 trained on squad-level tactics, reacting to and setting up ambushes, and patrolling. Besides tactics, there's the human side, the partnership, which is just as important. For more stories on Central Accord, visit usrf.army.mil.
Even with advanced weapon systems, technology that can track an adversary's global position, and the world's best-trained soldiers, there is a threat for which there is only one defense. The vigilance found only through keen observation, awareness, and a commitment to do what's right. Sometimes the enemy attacks from within. The insider threat is very real. Army Strong means preserving peace from the inside out. Wear the badge.
Welcome back. Happily Ever After doesn't happen only in the books. Sometimes it can happen a lot closer to home. Sergeant Kevin Martin tells us how 42 local children make dreams come true.
Soldiers Theater helped make dreams come true with their production of Little Mermaid Jr., showcasing the hard work and talent of 42 of Vicenza's military community's talented children.
It's always been my dream to do musicals. Basically, I want to go to Broadway. I want to major in musical performing.
The hardworking children dedicated almost 2 months of daily rehearsals, learning how to sing, dance, and transform themselves into colorful fish, fanciful merfolk, and other fun creatures. But for them, the hard work was definitely worth it.
It was harder for me to make the rehearsal times and everything here, but I just missed it so much. I really love being on stage, and I love working with kids and doing kids shows and singing and dancing and performing. It's my favorite.
You would have to have lived under the sea not to have heard the story of Ariel and Prince Eric, but the Soldier Theater's children's troupe has successfully put their own colorful personality into the age-old story. From Consumer Ederly, I'm Army Sergeant Kevin Martin.
The talented actors and actresses ranged in age from 8 to 18, and they didn't just stop at acting. They worked as tech crew, lighting assistants, and even set builders. Well, that does it for this week's AFN Vicenza at the Movies. To see these stories and more, check out our YouTube page at youtube.com/AFN Vicenza. I'm Sergeant Laura Martin. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the show. Now please rise for the playing of the National Anthem.